All right, we're here with Mike Karl. Mike, here you are again, once again,
Right.
wearing your power player jersey. Maybe not in the appropriate color, but we'll get you the right color.
Well, it's the color I played in, so I'm good with it. So
Did you ever play against any of these guys, any of the alumni?
we played against them last year. We were the number 4 fundraising team last year, and somebody couldn't make the closing ceremonies, so we got to play against them last year. So
So the purple Parrots are wearing purple.
yes, yes, and half the guys are very upset that they got the green ones, and I'm like, who wants to trade? I'll take the lymphoma jersey if you want the purple one. So
So obviously the 11 days is important to you. Maybe you could talk a little bit. I mean, a lot of people have seen the brothers,
Right.
the feature that Uplifter Video did, but maybe you can share a little bit about why the event's important to you guys.
the first year of the community shift, I was diagnosed with stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma right as you guys were doing the selection for teams and players for the community shift. And obviously, Nick and Adam put a team together the first year and played. I was, I think, halfway through chemo during the event, so I came and watched, but I was unable to participate the first year.
And now you're playing.
Yeah,
And you
last
played
year,
last
year?
last year on the ice, and this year for floor hockey I played. So.
Yeah, and you guys have done amazing job fundraising. This year in particular, I think you guys were close to 80 grand.
Yeah, just 78,000 I think we're at right now
Yeah,
as a team.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I know you got your sights set on KTC next year.
Yeah. Yeah, and
They're formidable.
Every time we think we're close, they just run away with it. It's amazing to watch what they do. So
Well, as you know, Bill and I have been going back and forth trying to make the top fundraising, and every time I get couple bucks ahead of him, he pulls a rabbit out of the hat.
he's selling those Josh Allen campaign signs now. So I think he sold about 100 of those already.
He's definitely creative. You got to give him that.
Yeah,
And passionate.
I was trying to catch him and you for a long time in the individual fundraising, and every time I'd pass Bill for like a day or two, and then all of a sudden another $1,000. I'm like, where? Like, and it's not one person. It's not like he just throws $1,000 on his page. He gets $100 here and $50 from this person in a brew bus thing and this. I'm like, all of a sudden, like, how do you do that? Like, I call him up. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, don't worry about it. He's like, just don't do another meat raffle.
Well, that's what he said the other day. You had made a comment about he and I going back and forth, and it's true though. He said, you're just one meat raffle away from being in
Right.
first place.
Right. I think Kristen would have killed me if I did it, though, because the amount of work that went into those online ones, it was insane, but it was fun to do.
I know. It's unfortunate we couldn't do in person. Amy and I, over the last couple of years, one of the favorite things to do as our event progressed was we call it fundraising season. People start in like December, January,
Right.
but when the event's in July, typically, right around April, May, June, everybody starts doing beer
Right.
blasts and pizzeria, whatever.
And you
they
probably get a
meet
Facebook invite to every single one
right.
of them.
And to be honest with you,
We love them.
we love it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we go as often as we can.
Right.
And we bring a couple of the times we had a whole big group, like some of the guys that did the original event, that type of stuff, and we go and support all the captains because it's fun. We're able to contribute to their fundraising efforts, and we put our money where our mouth is.
Right.
We try to be present.
That's the cool part about the KTC guys, though. It's like we did an in-person meat raffle. They had a whole table. We run our golf tournament. They show up with 4 guys for golf. It's like we did the same thing
Right.
last year when they had their fundraisers, their beer blast and stuff. It's like, okay, we'll go and spend a couple $100 on
Yeah.
raffle tickets and stuff because they support everything that we do, too.
Yeah.
So,
It's awesome.
And you guys were able to attend the golf challenge
yeah.
at Glen Oak this year. Talk about that.
That was pretty fun, and I was a little nervous. I said to Nick when we first got out there, I'm like, I don't play golf a lot. I should play more, but I never have time to. And then to be playing with Michael Pekka, who's very good at golf. On the first hole, he was complaining because he was missing one of his clubs. Apparently his caddy put the club in the wrong bag the day before when he played. I'm like, I have the same problem all the time. But it took a couple holes, but it was pretty cool because not only was it fun to play with the Sabres alumni like that, but he's such a good golfer. It's like you're standing there and he's like, aim a little bit to the left of the cup here because it's going to break. It's like you actually got a golf lesson out of the thing, too. I'm like, this is pretty fun. So
Cool.
it was an awesome time.
And you guys had a lot of fun. You came in second.
We did. We lost in the putt-off because Pekka put his clubs away. He used my putter because he putts left-handed. That's the craziest thing. Plays golf all day right-handed, but putts left-handed. So he's like, I need a putter. I'm like, well, I'm left-handed, but it wasn't the right putter. So we're going to blame it on him putting his clubs away.
Well, street hockey has been fun. You've played
Yeah.
a couple times already, right?
Yep. I played with Nick on opening day with the top fundraisers, and then we played our regular shift and then obviously here tonight.
So talk a little bit about the guys that are here tonight.
All the guys that we have here from our team are all power players. Obviously, we had to limit our team, and we had 2 teams for the regular event. But because we can only have 12 people tonight, we obviously started from the top and worked our way down. We actually had 13 power players this year, and 1 guy lives out of town. So it made it really easy to be like, okay, everybody that's playing tonight are the power players. And then all the other guys are like, how come I didn't get an invite? And it's like, well, maybe you fundraise a little better next year. Help us catch KTC, and then you'd be a power player, and then we'd obviously have a little bit harder decision to make. But
And the fact that you had 13 power players on one team is really remarkable as it is.
yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys that do individual stuff, and then some of the online fundraising, some of the guys got into different stuff with Super Bowl squares and stuff this year, and guys that don't normally fundraise a lot really blew up their numbers. So it's going to be fun to see what the rest of our team can do next year to try and keep up. So
Mike, you're 2 years out of treatment. Is
yeah,
that correct?
actually, the day we played for the opening, the next morning I had a Roswell appointment, so it was officially 2 years the next day. So
And you're feeling good.
I feel great.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let you get with your team because you guys are on in about 42 seconds.
Okay.
And we want to see you guys win tonight.
Sounds good.
Have fun, Michael. Great to see you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mike.
brother.